Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology on the Mysterious JG. Last time, our heroes, Arkantos of Atlantis, and Ajax, the great hero of myth, and a centaur guy whose name I can't remember, but he might be like the one that's referenced in Hamlet. Like, I know he's the super smart centaur, so, um, yeah. And then Egyptian lady, who I don't think is based on a real myth, but I'm not sure. They all work together and won a tug of war to get a piece of the god Osiris back under the watchful eye of Isis, which is a dangerous term to be throwing around these days. Isis, we are pleading to Isis for help now, though, because after we won the tug of war, unexpectedly, Arkantos and Ajax and Centaur Man, not the one from the commercials who sells soap either, they were arrested. How were they arrested? I mean, did the cops just like jump out and say freeze and hold guns on them? And they're like, oh no, we're super badass combat warriors, but we were overtaken by these guards. No, like I think people just kind of came out and said freeze, and it's like, wait, these are heroes. They've been like routinely slaying like cyclopses and like colossi. Like, I don't understand how regular human troops were able to take them prisoner. Even if they like pulled a bow and arrow, like and they stepped out, I've got a bead on you. This arrow will go right through your heart. It's like, yeah, and it'll do 10 damage, and it'll be reduced by the +3 armor. Like, it seems strange that they were able to be arrested, but they were. And now they've been taken. They've been placed. They've been made prisoners in the city of Abydos, the Freshmaker, and Amonra must save them. Because the other thing is that if they're trapped behind a wall, they can constantly melee attack the wall to try to break free, but it just takes one peasant on the other side of the wall repairing. And apparently Fog of War is preventing the centaur who has range from attacking the peasants. So it really is, there really is nothing for it except for us to break them out of jail. Now this mission is this is not a no builder. This one we actually get to build a big base.
What is special about this place?
What's the
It
deal?
is the center of Osiris's kingdom. That is his palace. Now, I need to get the piece to Setna.
Setna, wasn't she the character on Star Trek Voyager who turned out to be evil?
Already a guest
Probably
of
not.
ours.
Yeah, they're not even ranged guys.
Now you are too. Take them to the prison.
Honestly, those three heroes should have been able to defeat those units.
Isis, hear my plea. I have been betrayed by a servant of Set. Send your
Oh, they've
blessing
even got a
upon me.
special prayer,
I will
at prayer
have
picture of her
vengeance.
there. Alright, so this is an interesting mission. I did play this off screen. There's a very special mechanic at work here. Egyptians, as you know, if you've been paying attention, favor is a resource in this game, and the Greeks get it by having people pray to temples. The Egyptians get a trickle of favor based on how many monuments they've built to the gods. There's no way to speed things up other than building more monuments, but you have a finite number of monuments you can build. So there is a maximum speed at which you can generate favor as the Egyptians. This mission breaks that rule. You can only build so many, but you get a bunch. So, like this mission, we have an absurdly high amount of favor, which means we are basically encouraged to build like just lots of powerful myth units. And I don't see any reason to fight against that. It's supposed to be, and it seems like fun.
Have been taken to the prison. Your allies recommend a diversion, so you can slip in and rescue him.
Okay, well, I'm glad that our allies are here, telling us what to do.
Isis smiles upon you, Amonra. Go to nearby monuments to claim them for your cause.
So we can capture, there's 10 monuments to capture, 3 temples to capture, and we have a decent-sized starting army.
You, heir.
Jirej.
This monument grants us additional favor.
Tayo. Inij erek. Ak.
Oh, that's a wood drop site. I don't know if I care about that. Alright, well... Yeah, let's find something else to bless. Why don't you, why don't we murder some baboons?
Rig? No.
This is what I was kind of looking for, the gold.
Inito. Ak. Baya.
So there's a lot of stuff we can build, including... Let's concentrate on myth units. We got the power to build super awesome myth units. We've captured... And you can tell whether or not you've captured them, which is nice. Alright, so that's a monument to the pharaohs that we have not captured.
In wedge.
So I'm going to have her be separate from my army.
Here,
And she's going to go around and capture monuments. And my army will just hang out here and defend stuff while I... Oh, see, we hadn't built that one yet either. So back off as Darkwater Academy, it's increasing their hit points and allowing them to regenerate. But I think we want to... like, so we can build... Sphinxes. They turn into a sand vortex to attack. We can build priests. But we can build... Petsuchos, which are myth units, a bejeweled crocodile. This will turn them into Crocodilopolis. Sobek upgrades Petsuchokoi to Petsobex, which increase range. And this is apparently a whole thing. Where Giant Grand Games, the RTS channel that I like, did a big video about Age of Mythology, like a 3-hour Age of Mythology retrospective, when Age of Mythology Retold was announced, and went off on a whole thing about how they got the name wrong of the myth unit, and there actually was a place called, there was a mythical city of Crocodilopolis. So that's apparently referencing Crocodilopolis directly is a thing that came out of his YouTube content, which is fun. So the Petsuchos is a magic crocodile that can focus beams of sunlight into deadly searing rays. Like many myth units, it is weak when fighting at close range, but his beams of fire with perfect actuated distance. Petsuchos is the Greek rendering of an Egyptian word meaning he who belongs to Suchos, the crocodile god also known as Sobek. The Petsuchos was the sacred crocodile Suchos, kept in a private lake in the city of Crocodilopolis. He was an old, pampered beast who wore golden rings in his ears and riveted bracelets on his forelegs. So we can, in fact, build a massive army of laser crocodiles. And how can we not do that, honestly? It would be kind of like madness to not do that.
Inegerak. Irefer. Gereg. Tayu.
So we are still researching Crocodilopolis. But now that we have achieved Crocodilopolis, we have Petsobex. Okay, so we don't get a whole different description. It's just they are upgraded. So I don't think we get attacked from that base, but we do have to pound our way through it. So these things cost gold, so yeah, we do want to focus on getting plenty of gold.
Irefer.
See, priest who can... Oh.
In wedge. Ia earth aractor. Inchichu. You air. Irefer.
Greek.
A hero has fallen.
And are you refer?
So we had this huge army. I'm not sure why I decided to
In wedge.
leave them somewhere else while I launched an attack, but I did. So Wadjets are a name for the serpent goddess who appears in snake form in the crown of the pharaoh. Her name means papyrus-colored one. The serpent Wadjet can spit. That is papyrus-colored one. Papyrus-colored one. That's like 6 syllables, and they just call it Wadjet. That's pretty. Egyptian must have been a lot more concise language. Anyway, they can spit venom. That don't seem that impressive, even though I'm managing to lose here.
A hero has fallen.
Okay, we do need to get my army over here because there's now like legit attack on the way. I was
A hero has fallen.
alright, let's just build farms then, whatever.
What is this? An army threatening our walls?
Yes, an army under Isis, Cyclops.
Isis Cyclops. Oh, that's right, these everything costs freaking gold for the Egyptians. Even building farms costs gold. Oh, they came through. Why did you? That's not what I wanted. I am annoyed. I am very annoyed. Okay, so I'm not even gonna try to recover. I'm just gonna start over. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just
The Atlantean and his men have been taken to the prison. Your allies recommend a diversion, so you can slip in and rescue him.
ISIS smiles upon you, Amanra. Go to nearby monuments to claim them for your cause.
Into you.
So we'll go ahead and actually not split my army up this time in silly ways that don't make sense to do. I don't know why the Pharaoh took a minute to appear, but he's here now.
In wedge tie you.
But having priests around to heal and like a huge amount of
additional favor.
like we're going to like it's a slow mission, but I had a lot of fun with this one and didn't encounter that much trouble. Although obviously I'm making a mess of it now. Scorpion Man. Scorpions understandably had a large influence in Egyptian mythology. Ra's daughter, Selket, was associated with the scorpion, which graced her crown. In order to make her son Horus strong, Isis exposed him to scorpion stings in the desert. Scorpions were also associated with Set, along with other wicked animals of the desert. There was indeed even a king scorpion. Oh, the Scorpion King. A pre-dynastic ruler known only for a few surviving artifacts such as the Scorpion Mace. It is unclear whether the ruler's name or title was Scorpion, but the kingly figure on the mace is labeled as Squirt. Squirt, along with the hieroglyphics of a clearly drawn scorpion sign. So it all went to hell because we attacked through the base, and what I want to do is, in fact, get rid of this building here. Like, what I want to do is... I remember the geography of this place well enough to know that there are some resources here I can get my hands on, but there's a couple of defenders that need to be dealt with first. And that was basically it.
Isis has granted us a temple. Caillou.
A crowned crane.
Gereg. Irefer. In wedge. Arc.
Alright. So just trying to be a little bit more organized about this and less stupid. It's probably not too early to attack through here. These are These are enemies, but the red enemy, I think, actually attacks. The purple enemy, I think, just kind of chills out. We will research Crocodilopolis.
Gereg into you.
Okay, this whole group is group 1. Let's have group 1 come up here and not attack move.
Finito. Are you refer?
Guess we didn't. Oh, the Harper things. I didn't read about all of the Greek myth units. I guess I don't know as much about Egyptian mythology, so I'm more interested. So the Sphinx was originally derived from Greek word meaning to strangle. It was applied to the pharaoh headed lion statues of the Greeks saw in Egypt, which Herodotus named Androsphinx. The Greek Sphinx is a monstrous brood of Typhon and Echidna, usually depicted as a winged lion with a female edge. She sat on a rock near Thebes and asked passerby the famous question, "What animal is that?" Oh, this is my niece's favorite riddle. She's actually annoyed by it if you ask her now because it's so easy. What animal is that which in the morning goes on 4 feet, and at noon on 2, and in the evening upon 3? Goes to not know the answer we're eating. Oedipus knew the correct answer: humans. Because you crawl on all 4s as a baby, you walk on 2 feet as an adult, and you use a cane as a old man or woman, which is how to read that riddle, which is not literally what they asked. Caused the Sphinx so much consternation, she cast herself on a rock and died. I thought that was kind of lame, actually. Like, Oedipus answered the riddle. The Sphinx should have been like, oh shit. Alright, you can pass. Instead, the Sphinx did destroy herself. If a Sphinx is a monster, it probably predates Greek mythology. Assyrian myths have similar creatures guarding temple entrances. Sphinx-like creatures appear in Phoenician and Persian art as well. Egyptians called the Sphinx Hu. In addition to the man-headed Androsphinx, they also depicted ram sphinxes that Herodotus named cryosphinxes and falcon-headed sphinxes named hyracosphinxes. And there are, of course, scarabs, which we all know. If you're playing a first-person shooter with Zerfall, Lethal, and Grimmeth are basically exploding enemies. Scarab beetles are a diverse group of insects that live in blah blah. This is real beetles. Heart scarab. You guys saw my body. Come. So in this game, they mostly eat dung, but Sekhmet scarabs eat building. And they have like this thing that they explode when they die. I don't know if they do damage. It's kind of weird. And that seems to be a theme in various mythology-themed games too. Alright, so I need to be paying more attention. I need to be building more workers, particularly to gather gold, because it's the most important resource if we're going to go almost all myth units.
Energetic.
Come over here and grab this.
Wedge. No.
Nope. Why can I not name her?
Wedge. Caillou.
It won't let me. Oh, that's right. This game's got weird controls. She can't be in 2 control groups. Alright, so we've got 4 of the... I can get people down here working this in due time. What do I build siege weapons out of? This builds mercenaries, which are... They train quickly, are expensive, and only last a short time. They're kind of an interesting mechanic. Oh, never mind. Alright, so they're going to come out here and try to attack. They are coming the same way as before. Interesting. I was just about to consider building... Temple's captured 1 of 3. I wonder if I'm going to lose the temple now. And lose favor. Nope. I permanently get favor for having discovered it in the first place.
Greek. Tayo.
What? Guys, get over here and attack this! I send them to attack move and they start shooting at this crap.
Grig. Kid.
Girek. Kid. In which? Kid.
So the enemy god is using rain. Or did I use rain? I don't think I used rain. I did not use rain. Okay.
Into you,
Great
air.
I air.
Alright, so we captured a temple and immediately lost it, but it's actually okay. We can pretty much get all the upgrades we want. We're not going to be resource starved here.
What is this? An army threatening our walls?
Yes, an army under Isis, Cyclops.
Isis Cyclops? Who the heck is Isis Cyclops?
You refer.
Alright, I don't know that our towers are going to be super impressive, but let's build a couple anyway, just, Well, I tell you what, we need to charge through here and kill these guys, and then think about building a tower. So let's take out this group in the middle here.
Thank you, Isis.
Thanks for the help, big man. Yeah, I was gonna build. I was gonna start building. I can't find a logical stopping point for this. Because I'm trying to take it slow, so let's do this. Let's, Oh, see, you ended up all the way in the back. That's no good. Oh, these guys are mine. Well, they're gonna die. And there's a whole attack coming this way that we probably just need to...
In wedge, ear fell.
And with you I air.
Alright, well, guess what? I guess I shouldn't have let that, that one temple go, because now I'm going to be short of Crocodopoli. But there was a big attack group moving through here.
In its arc.
I hope this doesn't mean they already... Or were they coming to stop? No, here they come. The fools.
You air.
Great Tayo.
In arc.
Finito. Are you repair?
Yeah, this is all I really want to do is, is get to where I at least have a couple of towers just to slow any attack down. So if I can kill these guys, and I can put like a tower here and a tower... I don't want to turtle forever in this, but you certainly could.
In wedge. Arc.
Finito. Tayo.
I think it does make sense to,
Into by you.
grab another temple or two, since I think there's no reason not to build lots of myth units here. Well, actually, we can build our own... Alright, let's build the temple first. That was the plan.
Kid. Kid.
Okay, so I got a priest here who's actually getting my army healed. That's good.
You need to.
Tayo. You refer.
Could build a couple of towers here.
Kid. Kid.
And just some walls, just to. I'm not intending to spend this whole mission hiding behind walls, but it'll just control enemy movement a bit.
Kid.
I don't even know if I've got upgraded walls of any kind. To that end, because I've got shit tons of resources to work with. Although I'm burning through wood now, because it's the only thing it seems to help with. I guess probably a myth unit that works with... there's probably at least one Egyptian myth unit that uses wood. But broadly speaking, they seem to use it for their towers. Because their other buildings all cost gold.
Energetic. U-E-R.
Greek. Are you refer?
Alright, so let's get the priest out of there. This is group 2 now.
In wedge. Arc.
Need you I air.
Get a couple of priests going. And let's get more crocodile warriors going. And let's figure out what we need to do to get to the 4th age. There's no reason not to. Like, this is a mission where you get to do a big old showcase of all your most powerful stuff as the Egyptians. Now, they've got siege weapons, and they've charged through the middle of this place before, so... Unless I just want to have a big split-up army going in all directions. This is certainly a logical place to have something that can slow them down. Should have researched some of this stuff elsewhere. Captured 2 temples out of however many there are. And they're coming this way. While I'm trying to build defenses, they're coming. Alright. Those villagers, if they're not already dead, they are already dead. Okay.
Sandwich. Tayo. Greek. UIR.
Well, the other thing I was looking at doing was building a wall over here. That might be simpler. That is a temple that we can capture. I believe that would be the last of the temples.
A hero has fallen.
Yeah, well, that's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to get that. Where do I build villagers from? Where the hell's my village center? All buildings look so different. I know I have one, yeah, because I was building a Citadel Center. Okay. This increases the hit points of all buildings. Definitely worth getting.
Sandwich. Tayo. Greek. Are you refer?
Alright, so I guess this is a good place to call it a video because I just looked up at the time. When we come back next time, yeah, I got off to a pretty sloppy start here. But this is a mission where you just have lots of resources to work with. I'm looking forward to having more fun with this one next time. So thanks for watching, guys.